6.
I wasn't expecting to fall in love with someone I met online.
I am going to marry a man I met 10 days ago.
What the hell was that?
The stream is so sensitive. They can hear. I can hear your wife in the background. I can't hear it on my.
It's not me.
hear
It's not my background. There's literally no sound in my background.
I just can hear it in yours. Right. Woohoo! We're here. Come on. Season 6. Let me turn that music off because it's doing my brain in and I can't hear anything. Hello everybody. It's time. We hit with season 6 and what a way to start off with us two. Yeah, welcome to FPRL F1 23 season 6 tier 3 round number 1. And we start at Bahrain. And I am your host, General Jake, and joined alongside me is the one and only
FPRL fuck.
How you feeling today, FPRL Fox?
Yeah, I'm feeling good, mate. I'm looking forward to a good race.
Do you know what? It feels an absolute honour to open off to start season 6, doesn't it?
It does, because yeah, hopefully we're going to be in for a blinder, man. Pre-season's anything to go by.
Definitely, indeed. And Gary, make sure you tell who Truth or Dare is for. But yeah, before we get started, we started early. Why not? Why not? But yeah, let's go through your lineups. Obviously, if you haven't seen the season 6 draw, I'm only going to go through tier 3 because it's tier 3 today. But if you haven't seen the lineups and if you missed out and you don't know or you're new, here's your opportunity to listen. So we have in the Alpha Romeos, we were. It is Catchy Gar. It is Catchy Gar and the Biddle. It's Alpha Male there. We have in our Alpha Tauri is Button and Brad Mason. And then we head to Alpine, which is Bloisy, and the Wild Fox, Monkey Boy Kurt. Monkey Boy Kurt moving down to tier 3. It's going to be interesting to see what he can do. He is a great driver, and I'm sure he has got a lot of potential. And then we head to Aston Martin, which is Crosscree and More Leader. Ferrari, which is Zilla and Elplan. And then we head to Haas, Lexus and Waving Knife. McLaren, Bowen and the Lion. Mercedes, Stiffmeister and Cruiser. Red Bull Panic End and Remaster. And then finally Williams, which is Prince Pasha and FPRL Locker. That is your lineups if you haven't seen it already. What do you think of them lineups and Duff?
I think there's some absolutely amazing lineups this season. I think we're going to see some real battles across the grid. I think as the season goes on, I think the team game will come into it a lot more as well.
Yes, I fully much agree with you.
We've got some drivers that have moved up, and we've got some drivers that have came back a division. So we've got Panic End came up from T4 last season. Be interesting to see how good he can do today.
And you have Monkey Boy Kurt dropping down to tier 3, which is going to be definitely interesting to see Monkey Boy Kurt racing in tier 3 this season.
Yeah, realistically, it should put him as sort of a contender.
I think it should. He's a good driver.
Yeah, if you've come down, if you've dropped down a division, then yeah, you should kind of be on the pace of the one above you. So
definitely, and there's obviously a few people moving up and a few people moving down. But the one I'm looking out for today, the main one, is this Mercedes guy here. I'm on board. I'm clicking anonymous. Cruiser, he had some really good pace in these social races. Is this the game where Cruiser could be up there and he could be fighting for the top 5 all the time? That is all the question to be answered.
Yeah, he had really good pre-season. Yeah, so yeah, I think he's definitely made it also into a contender slot this season. But I think there's about 10 drivers in this division that could easily be contenders this season. But right, let's not forget Roadmaster was, had a comfortable lead before he missed a few races at the end of the season, which kind of got away from him. But yeah, this is going to be a really, really interesting one.
There you go. Hello?
Hello.
Technical difficulties
He's back.
already. It's just my headset. Like I said, it's on its last legs. But yeah, it should be right. Yeah, Brewmaster, he only missed one race. Obviously, then, yeah, he was doing quite well for the start of the season. And obviously, he started to drop his consistency with his results. So I feel like maybe he could come back this season. He could always be up there. And I'll take a truth, please, Gary. Yeah, it's going to be great.
I mean,
David,
the whole
go on.
grid is, pretty amazing, to be fair. I'm just looking down and, there's not a bad driver in this grid.
No.
Everybody's capable of winning this race. It's, just that's not how it's going to work. But that's a good thing to have, that every car on the grid could win. Grid. Yeah.
And you tell me to get my words
Yeah,
out.
you've cursed me with
Go on,
your
spit out.
speech impediment.
Shut up. David said he's here to watch Monkey go out in Q1. I don't think he will, I don't think he will. I think it's going to be Q3.
Silverboy said that
We'll see.
Roadmaster missed 3 races. I'm assuming that's what he was talking about.
I think he might have missed one towards the last 2 races and then might have missed 2 before. So, yeah, you were correct. I was wrong. Come on. We want to get started.
But yeah, that season's toast now. Season 6 is about to kick off.
It is in about 0 seconds. And, a drink right next to me. Thank you, Python. There we go. Season 6 has now started.
Cheers, Python. I'll indulge myself in a drink.
Good for Americano.
No, but it's a nice coffee. I'll go and get a beer in a bit.
Oh no. Coffee and then beer. What mix is that?
I'm not drinking it together, am I?
Well, okay, what beer?
I've got some buds.
Some what?
Budweiser.
Ah, you legend. That's my favourite beer. Oh, that is my favourite beer. And I rate you.
Collateral ends
No.
in the chat.
Someone messaging me on Xbox, do you want to play Apex? No. I'm here to watch the season opener. Screw that. Season opener over Apex all day long. And the first one out
Is Leo the Lion.
is... Yes. He wants to get us going.
And he's in the McLaren this year. Not gonna lie, it looks a bit weird. He used to him in that red Ferrari.
Yes, I'm also used to him in that Ferrari, but I think he's always used to being in that Ferrari. So,
Yeah, it's probably going to take a few races getting used to certain people being in certain cars now, but we will get there.
I think it's fine, in my opinion. I think he'll be fine in that car. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the design of the car has little effect on what's going on, you know what I mean? It's all down to the drivers at the end of the day.
Yeah, I much agreed. But I think what Leo's struggling the most on is, I think it's no traction, because he's still getting used to it and he hasn't played much of this game. But it's practice makes perfect.
Yeah, and he learns at a ridiculous rate as well, man. you know, he is ever improving, and I think again this season he will just continue to get quicker.
Yes, much agreed. Darth, be the honour to take us away with the young boy Leo.
Oh, here he goes. DRS open. Steaming down turn one. Seeing some traffic out ahead of him. It's into the 200s plus, 204, so he might be running not super skinny wings, but a little bit less downforce. Traffic getting out of the way. Leo's got his DRS wide open. Tricky corner this one to get the power down out of. Looks like he's done nice and smooth through there. Another tricky set of corners. Thread the needle through. Did well, stayed off that curb. And this corner coming onto the back straight away is a really interesting one to get your braking right and get a nice little run through it. Red Bull getting out of the way. Got his DRS wide open and coming into the end of sector 2. He's been looking good, using all the track. Sweeping through the left-hander into the right. Nice tidy line. Stays tight to the curb. Using all the track. Good traction out the last corner. Now he's just got to run it to the line and see where he goes. Nice wide entry into the last turn. Keeps it tidy. Gets the power down well. Now run to the line. Leo goes P1 with a 129.9.
There you go, nice lap from
Yeah, nice
Leo
lap
the
from young lad.
Yes, indeed, and Gary didn't give me the truth, by the way. Next across the line, it looks like it's gonna be Remaster. Yeah, here he comes then. Remaster around the final corner. He's deciding to stay on a set of medium tyres in that Red Bull. And he's getting a lovely little tow from that Aston Martin, which will help him. And across the line, it's going to be a 30.7. Bear in mind, that is on a set of medium tyres from Remaster. So that puts him up to P2. And they'll plan a 29.9.
That was close.
Puts him up to P2. Hella close, much agreed. Do you know what's the funny thing as well, Mr. Darth? We are actually in the same team, so we don't need to be dissing each other this season.
No, not this time. We are.
I think.
Yeah, we're both in the
Team
Alpha. Team Alpha this year. So we're gonna have to find another team to hate on for the season.
Well, let's not start it today, shall we? let them be. It's the season opener.
Oh yeah, totally, man. I mean, you know, some rivalries has got to start. You just can't be like, you know, let's just pick on these guys.
As Paniken goes of 30.2 up to P3, Revenge to the P5 of 30.8, and then we head to C.
It's a good lap. The Red Bull guys looking quick.
Yes. Let's have a little check on our monkey boy Kurt. David says he's here to watch him go out in Q1. Well, we can wait and see as here he comes then. Around to the Sector 2 split type. Woo! More leader. 29.7. Good lap.
More leader back in the Aston Martin again. Not sure if he was happy about that or not.
As here comes Monkey Boy Kurt. Well, the one that we're all watching here today, and across the line, it's going to be a 30.6. It puts him into P7.
Comfortable for now.
For now, yep. And here comes Bahrain. It's 30.7. That places him into P9. So a good lap from him.
So there's 1.5 seconds so far covering the top 11. Still have about 8 cars to go out. Or complete a lap at least.
Yeah. Let's yeah. So a few people setting their, bear in mind a few people do set in their that time on mediums. They might get through, they might not. The only thing, yeah. No, I was gonna say the only thing about the mediums, you won't have two fresh sets, but it would kind of be like fresh. It'll still be like 5% warm, so it doesn't really make a big difference. As you want to try and save a set of softs for Q2, so you have two sets of softs, and for Q2 and Q2 for Q3.
Our fellow teammate Kachigar is on a lap.
Yeah, but we have a look at Locker. As across the line, it's a 31-2.
Puts in P12.
And let's head on board with Team Alpha, as we say, which is Kachigar. One of the he's back in our team, my team again this season. Was in his team last season. Just can't seem to get away from Kachigar. We got to deal with him for another season. No joking, Kachi. You're a good driver, really. But here he comes around down the straight. You see a little Alpha Tauri moving out of the way, and two stop for the win, says David. It could be a possibility. I've tried the two stop round here, and it does work. So yeah, we'll see. As here comes Kachigar then, and DRS enabled across the line. It's a 30.8, puts him in P12. Where's Team Bidley? 30.6, P7.
Booyah.
Gotta try not to be biased.
No, it's early days yet though. Everyone's just, had their first sort of sight of lap, so we will see what happens in the next 10 minutes.
Not sure why Leo's coming back out unless he's on an old set of softs. He would be safe at the moment.
Maybe he's just trying to get a feel for the track.
Nigel's telling me to stop hissing. Don't know what I'm hissing about. No. What's Bahrain doing? He's not doing anything. Locker, thought it was up. Catchy, no. Lexus, no. Let's head on board a cruiser.
Yeah, Cruiser's just started his laps.
Yes. And here he comes then. In that lovely Mercedes.
Indeed.
This year. I think a lot of people wanted it because it's not too shabby at all. I don't mind it.
No, it's nice. It looks good. Nice car to drive.
Indeed. What a lovely car. Well, Nigel can say that because he's in Mercedes. Up the Nigel. As here you go. He's on the set of medium tyres to be aware of. Here he comes. The DRS enabled. Just turning into this corner now and getting the power as early as possible without spinning. And now coming up to the sector 2 split time as he's got Stiffmeister moving out of the way, and it's going to be an 8.4 middle sector. Not a bad middle sector on those medium tyres for Cruiser. He's yet to set a lap and around the final corner. And foot to the floor for Cruiser. And DRS is now going to be enabled and across the line. P7, 30.5.
Yeah, pretty good lap on the mediums, considering he's on mediums. A lot of trials just come trundling out the box now, though.
Yes, and Mr. Button.
It is Brad Mason.
And here comes Button.
Crossgree. Always mess that one up.
I just called him Crossgree.
I apologise.
And there you go, Button 29.9, good stuff. They're all on board with anyone else closer to lap, or is it next stop is Wavy Knife?
I'm just checking. Yeah, I think Wavy's everyone else. Leo's on a lap also. I'll keep an eye on that while you...
Yeah. We'll have a little look at Mr. Wavy Knife in the Haas.
Leo's just a 10th up on his time so far.
That's good from the old McLaren driver. Looking good at the moment, and Wavy Knife yet to set a lap time. And this channel is as David. Here comes Wavy Knife to the second sector split. It's going to be a 8.2. It says it's a purple middle sector.
Leo's just done a 7.5 through the same sector.
So Nigel's saying, "Are you insane, David?" And then he turns on followers mode only, and answers that question too. Yes. As here comes a wavy knife. He's aborting the no, it's 30.7. It's yeah. Finish us off with Leo. Oh, oh.
Leo's gone even faster, 29.628, taking back P1. Yeah, he looked really tidy that lap. He looked like he was getting really good traction out of the traction zone. So yeah, he's getting good at that throttle.
Yes. As hi to Robin in the chat. I hope you're doing well. Oh, Zilla, a 26.9. That's a good lap. 29.7. 26.9.
Am I looking at that correct? Has Leo done that time on 3-lap-old tyres?
Yes, it's come up with 3-lap old tyres.
So he still hasn't. So if that is the case, then that's even more impressive. To get that
I
time.
think that is impressive.
Because what's he going to do when he puts a new set on?
It's going to blow our brains off.
Yeah. So yeah, very good lap from young Leo.
Aye, much agreed. Did I see Crossgree? Yeah, Crossgree 30.5. Good lap from him. As next up to cross the line. Oh, Alexis.
Yeah, he's just come into his Sector 2 split.
Welcome to the Robin in the chat. I don't know if I've said that already.
He did. Hey, Robin.
Okay. Your fellow Tier 4 driver.
Or my former Tier 4 driver.
Yeah, true.
He is, as Lexus is a second up on his best time at the minute. But yeah, Robin jumped up 2 divisions because he's that quick.
As C. Davies points out, 29.6 is ridiculous.
Ooh, P7 for Lexus. Took 1.2 seconds out of his previous best lap, so yeah, big improvement. Puts him relatively comfortable, P7.
And here comes Brewmaster. He's in the drop zone currently. He is a second up, I believe. And here he comes then. Around the final corner for that Red Bull driver. And just phone Leo says Calatrans confirmed he was on old tyres.
Nice.
Interesting.
Very good, Leo.
And
Brewmaster goes 4.
Yep.
So, good lap from him. Obviously, this is just to get through Q1, so it doesn't really matter where you come, as long as you get through. But it's obviously nice to be at the top of the pile.
Here, Nigel, and I showed you that a minute ago. And it said 3-lap holder softs. But yeah, a much impressive... Can we stop being much impressive lap from the line on old set of softs. What can you do when we get into Q2 and Q3? That is the questions to be asked.
Yeah, looks like he could have more pace in the bag. His teammate has just started his lap. He'll be looking to improve. I mean, it is tight, to be fair, from 10th back. Well, 9th back.
Nigel, it takes up the half of the screen. It's really irritating. It takes up half of the screen.
There's only 1.6 seconds separating the entire grid.
That is close.
There's 6/10 of a second separating the top 10.
And Panican 29.4. It's a little update on Monkey Podcast.
Let's just get even more crazy. There's like nearly 3/10 separating the top 6.
Jesus. And here comes Catchy Gar. And around the final corner for our fellow Alfa Romeo driver. And DRS enable, can he get himself out in Q1?
Bowen
The
is
answer's going to
coming to the
be
line.
yes.
No, sorry, he's coming down the back straight, but he was 2 tenths up on his last lap. So he is going to get out of the drop zone as long as he keeps it up for this final corner.
Ridley 29.8. Oh.
He lost a bit through the final sector.
Oh. Oh, Bloisy.
Oh, yeah,
Putting out
Bloisy's
something
turned
there.
up, and there's Alpine. The 129. 29.5. So, yeah, that's quick.
Monkey's only got one more chance. He fluffed his lap on new softs, but we've seen it done before with Leo on old softs. He's got to do something if he wants to get out of Q1.
Yeah, it just proves,
And-
I guess, around this track that there is more life to be gotten out of the softs on. But then I suppose it's like how well you look after them on your in and out laps as well. Well, if you take it easy on them, you can save a lot of wear. Rather than literally just hammering it out the pits and literally doing a practice lap on the way to your lap, if you know what I mean.
Ooh, wavy knife. P2. What a lap.
Yeah, Wavy Knife had a good pre-season as well, if I remember correctly. Did he win a race?
Did he win a race this season? Yes, I believe it was Belgium.
No, did he win a pre-season race?
That's a question. I don't think he has. I'm not too sure.
Either way, he's a good driver.
Yeah, he is. And much agreed. Monkey Boy Kurt needs something. He's 3 tenths up. And he has to do something to get out of Q1. He's moved down to tier 3. Can he get himself out in Q1 today? 3 tenths. It would be good enough just to put him through to Q2. Might need a little bit more across the line. No! Monkey Boy Kurt is out!
Yeah, times are really...
Q1!
Yeah, times started jumping up ahead of him.
So is Croskery. He's also out. Monkey Boy Kurt. And that's a real shock. To see
Unlucky
this
catch a
driver
go.
out. Catchgar. Also out. And David cursed him. Says he's here to watch Monkey Boy Kurt to go out in Q1. And yeah.
His prediction came true. David jinxed you, man.
Yeah. A massive
Curse is getting put out early this season.
So that is qualifying over. And yeah, very close though, nonetheless. And people
Correction,
are
that is
absolutely
Q1 over.
well, that's a Q2.
No, you said qualifying is over.
Thank you.
So, we are now heading
this
into
is-
Q2.
David said it's not on me. I think it is. As there you go. Bloisy sets the fastest time for waving over from Leo. That's your top 3 in Q1. Only covered by a 10th, but nearly. But go now is Catchigar, Monkey Boy Kurt, Croskery, Locker, and Bowen. That's your 5 going out in Q1. And yeah, Brad Mason just making it through.
I mean, the pace across the entire grid is ridiculous, to be honest. So, them last few that got knocked out is pretty tough to take, probably.
Definitely.
I think we're going to see this across the season, real tight grids.
Yeah,
You
we've
know,
only just got tier 3 today.
Yeah, the
Got more to
case of
come.
a few temps could put you, in the top 5 or in the bottom 15.
Yeah, but that is what we like to see. We love to see close tiers. No one really dominating it. We always love to see close tiers. So it's going to be so interesting. New game, much better to drive. The bugs are still there. You're going to have bugs. But yeah, it is what it is with the bugs.
Yeah, unfortunately. But
They
yeah,
fix something and then they break something. Now I can hear
Oh yeah,
the
David.
person
Just
talk.
just going back to the curse thing quickly while you went on it. Like we don't make the rules on the curse thing, man. We're just letting you know that's it's happening.
Rip David. Oh, I don't care. The person speaking in the background, we're not a real life Grand Prix. Sebastian Vettel holds. Bloisy fancies being the first out this time. No, he doesn't. Who's that?
No, it's one of the
Aston Martin,
Astons.
which I believe.
Small
Small
leader.
leader.
Small leader.
And also to point out is that we had no reserves today, all full times for our tier 3. So good job on the tier 3s today.
Which is unlucky for the reserves not to be able to get to have a
Yeah,
go.
no, true.
But at the same time, it is brilliant that all the full-time drivers have turned up at the same time. So yeah, it's good.
Shows they're committed.
Yes, and the reserves will get their opportunities throughout the season because life gets in the way, unfortunately.
Yeah. Especially when you've got 6 weeks of no school coming up and people going away on holidays throughout the August.
Yeah, and just general life stuff, work and whatever.
Good old work.
Right, so more leader is going to be first across the line to start a lap.
Yes, take us on board with your... Well, not
Here we go.
Your fellow teammate, actually, from last season.
Former teammate,
Former. I keep
Former
saying
teammate.
fellow. God's sake.
We're in
Sort
the
it out,
same
Jake.
team,
Anyway.
Jack. Anyway, more leaders blasting down to turn 1, then 2:05, so he's got some good straight line speed. Nice and tidy through the first hairpin. Keeping it well within the track limits. He weren't messing around that corner, he just put his foot flat to the floor and was gone. I know, well, I thought my game might have been broken because his accelerator just literally wasn't coming off. So, but no, it is breaking. Tricky corner this one. Yeah, it is. More leader is really going for this. He is being rather aggressive on the throttle. Are you watching this, Joe?
Yeah, no, I am watching.
Like, watch his throttle input. He keeps it nice and tidy through that twisty section into the back straight.
Straight out the paddle.
Now he's coming down. Let's see where his lap gets him. He's on a set of mediums, so I'd imagine in the 30s. Maybe mid-30s. Oh!
Maybe the 29s.
That was a good lap on them mediums, 29.9.
That's a really good lap.
But yeah, more leader, like, he was really aggressive on his throttle throughout that lap, so he's got a lot of, like, he must have a lot of faith in his car to do that.
Yeah. Oh. Whoa.
Leo has set a new
Jesus.
benchmark of 1:29.3. I
That's
think
a lap.
that could be the fastest lap we've had so far today.
That is. That's very fast. Oh, he's taking the... Leo is taking the new Bahrain layout there.
He's having a bit of a side-by-side with the Mercedes.
Yes. Leo sent a 29.3 and then we have more Leo 29.9. Very good lap for the mediums. And then Zilla sent a 31, 32 Bloisy. Puts pressure 33, Cruiser 33. And Elplan 33, Panaken 33, and Lexus 30.4. Next stop is Bidoli.
Yeah, he's
Bidley.
just coming to the end of his lap. He did his last sector time was a 1:8 exactly.
Jake is not winning Bahrain, Nigel.
But he gets P10 with 1:30, pair 2. So that's a quick. Oh no, sorry, the thing was telling me wrong. P4 with a 1:32.
And
My screen information was incorrect.
Gonna need you to do a little invite to good old Bloisey. He's not Nigel.
Rosie, yeah.
Nigel. I may have some alright pace in this game, but I don't think I'm gonna be good enough to win the race, mate. So let's not make any assumptions as of yet, mate. Let's see.
Well,
Let's
Bloisey, yeah?
yeah. Yes, please.
Yeah, sweet. Send him on.
As on board of Brewmaster then. And he's just come around the final corner. One of the championship contenders last season. Oh, and he's gone for a spin. He has spun around at the final corner. Good job to keep it out of the wall to avoid getting rear wing damage. So, yeah, that's very unlucky for Brewmaster. And he continues to set a delta at least of a 40.4. Time there, at least about 10 seconds of that final corner. Very unfortunate for Brewmaster.
Indeed.
And here comes Brad Mason. And across the line, 30.1. It's very close from P2 down to... If you look at it, like 34 is the slowest at the moment. And then we have a 29.9 for P2. That is close.
Yeah, it really is. There's nothing in that. Like, you know, that gap isn't a lot at all. Like in racing terms, if you were to put all them tracks on the cars on track, and so you could see it, it's nothing.
Yeah, and then Leo's in the world of his own at the moment.
Yeah, he showed some good pace pre-season as well. He is definitely going to be one to watch. If he gets away, he could gap everyone.
He could. A 30-0 for Stiffmeister. And yes, moving out of the way, here comes Wavy Knife. Then as I saw Bloisey retaking control of his car. Nigel saying, can't wait to see Leo and Brad on the front row. It's going to be interesting. Those two have some recent history.
Well,
and
at least this season they can battle away because they're not teammates.
Yes, and Wavy Knife getting all squirmily out of the exit and invalidating. Looks like that was going to be a good lap for Wavy Knife.
The Hasses have just been doing a bit of teamwork to get Alexis down the back straight, but he's calling it anyway by the looks of it. So maybe they were just practicing something.
Yes. Could imagine we do see Leo and Brad Mason on the front row for the start of the race.
I mean, even if it doesn't happen in this race, I'm sure we are going to see them racing head to head at some point throughout the season.
Yes, I much agree.
But with new seasons come new rivalries, so we will see what happens as things progress.
Leo's back out again. I hope those are old sets again, Leo. It's telling me 1 lap old softs.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting. So, yep. I mean, he did it before, so... Yeah, I'd imagine he's probably gonna... You know, I don't know if he's going to be able to squeeze another lap quicker than that out of them, but, you know, we will see. I could be very wrong.
We could all be very, very wrong. Let's have a little look at the AlphaTauri driver of Button. With 6 minutes to go, well, less than that now, 5 minutes and 50 to go left in the session. In the drop zone is currently Panic End, Lexus and Brewmaster's out. Has he? Have I missed something?
Did he crash or did he just retire?
Have I missed something? Brewmaster hit the wall, I think, says Scotsman. And yeah, and Wavy Knife and Button, who's yet to set a lap time. What has happened to Brewmaster?
Maybe he lit up his tyres out of a corner. Just lost it.
Says terminal damage, DNF. So it looks like he's crashed.
And maybe dropped it over a curb or something. What is it?
Yeah.
Turn 1, 2,
Ooh.
3, 4. There's a couple of corners where if you get a little bit wide and you get on that curve, like you kind of surf across it. You know the ones.
He crashed turn 3. No way I'm seeing this. Leo the Lion is up on his lap time. If this is on old set of softs again, Jeez Louise. Look, will we see the 28s into Q3? 2 temps up! Oh my
It's
god!
gonna be close. If
Brace yourselves!
Leo's gonna get put into tier 2 for the next race.
Brace yourselves. It's gonna be a lap. Is it gonna be the 28s? No. Oh, he's backed out.
Oh, he backs out.
Oh.
Oh, tactics there from Leo, not wanting to show his hand, maybe. People in the grid not listening to stream will not be aware that he was going that quick.
Maybe his dad was watching the stream, needed to ring him up and tell him to go a little bit slower.
It's not a bad strategy though. You know, you don't want to. You know, you don't have to always go out there and put your best laps in. You just need to get to Q1, to Q3, sorry.
Yeah, true. We'll see his
So-
hopefully his full pace in Q3.
So yeah, there may be a bit of strategy there from Leo, but he is
Yes, no,
looking rapid.
Really hope those were old set of softs though, because he's through easily, unless he crashes out. So I really hope those were old sets, as Bidley sets of 29.8. We're on board with Cruiser, who is going to abort the lap. Let's head on board with Zilla. No. Let's head on
Waving
board with
knife,
L-Plan.
just about to start a lap.
Yeah, he's the only one yet to set a lap time.
I'll keep an eye on him.
Yeah, no worries. So here comes L-Plan. And he's 7 tenths up!
Ooh.
What this? What the TV pod, Nigel? My camera settings, what I drive him. It's around the final corner for L-Plan. And this is looking like a very good lap. It's across the line. It's going to be a 29.2!
Ooh. Let's put it up there.
Wow.
But as we know, Leo would have been quicker than that had he have finished his lap. So, but nevertheless, it is still a really good lap from L-Plan in the Ferrari. Wavy Knife's been looking tidy through his lap. Didn't catch his first sector time, but I will give you a second one when he gets there. He's just coming up to it now. Seven, 5, 6, 0, and sector 2. Nice to see the Alpha
Does it fancy
Bidley.
looking?
Wavy
And
Knife takes
yes.
P3 with a 129.8.
A bit of mic issues again there.
Then Bloisy just blasts in there with a 29.4.
Yes, nice lap. Now we're seeing the real times as unfortunately I don't have the facilities to do the turn 13 counter, unlike Lolly has the facilities to do that. Unfortunately, I am not using the good old capture card. Wish I was, as Leo retires in the pits. Do you know what, like, you think Leo was 2 temps up there? He's still got more time in him with that 2 temps up.
No, that's what I mean. So,
Here comes
yeah,
more
it's,
leader. Across the line. Woo-hoo-hoo!
Yeah, now the pace is coming out.
Now
More
we're
than
seeing real
29.2.
times.
I think you might be right. I reckon we could see a 28 in Q3.
Yeah, and Stiff Meister 29.3. Is Leo the Lion in a bit of trouble? Is he?
No, I think he's alright. I'm honestly, the way it's been close, I mean, yeah, potentially people could just start banging in 29s, but we'll see.
Leo's going up. As then we head on board with Prince Pasha. That is the end of the quality. No one else can start their lap times, but they can finish their lap times, whoever's on a lap. And we see Prince Pasha, who is 1 3/4 of attempts up on his lap. and a bit more. And here he comes in the Williams. Them. And is Bidley going to be out? Is Zilla Button going to be out as well? We have to wait and see. As
Right.
across the line, Prince Pasha has to be enough. No, he's out, unfortunately. Lexus.
Just watching Button MP10. He's about to come up to his Sector 2 split, so we'll give you some information on how well he's doing.
Yep. And we're on board with Lexus, who's 6 temps up nearly. In the Haas, what can he do? Can he get himself out? Well, can he get himself into Q3? As around the
Button
final
was-
corner for Lexus.
That gone.
And across the line, this is going to be a lap. Oh, 29.7. Oh, Brad, 29.7, gone.
Button was 2 temps up last time I saw. He's coming to the line now. P8.
Woo!
And that is getting real close. That
Cruiser.
is real close.
Cruiser across the line, P3.
Oh, there we go. There's that form we've been talking about in Cruiser. Mercedes 3 and 4. Looking like the strongest pairing at the moment.
Monkey Boy
Early
Kurt,
days.
invite, please. Monkey
Yeah,
Boy
two
Kurt needs an invite.
close. To be fair, you got both the AlphaTauris are right together. The Haas's are either side of them.
What a qualifying. Did you get my
Yeah.
message?
Very good qualifying. Me?
Yes.
Oh, you sent me a message.
Well, you need to invite Monkey Boy Boots back.
Oh, okay, cool.
I tell you what, though, from the fastest, which is a 29.2, to the slowest, which is a 30.0, covered by 8 temps in Q2. That's mental.
It really is. I mean, you know, it's just crazy pace. You know, we're potentially going to have a train of cars from like, you know, second to 14th potentially, because you know that sort of pace. As long as everyone stays within DRS of each other, yeah, it's going to be. I think it's going to come down to who's got less wing when on the straight.
Yes.
And I think and once them cars sort themselves out, then maybe we'll see a bit of normality resume. But then the twisty sections, them cars with more downforce are going to be a lot better. So yeah, we'll see. Bahrain's a interesting track.
Yes, as there you go. Morley is setting the fast lap time. Top 3 only covered by less than half a tenth. Going out in qualifying is Wavy Knife, Bidley, Revengezilla, Prince Pasha, and Remaster, who crashed. So there's your top 10 who's going through. And I don't know. We're gonna have to give a prediction for ourselves. Darth, I'm gonna start with you. Who do you think's gonna get pole?
I reckon the young Leo's got some time in the bag from what we saw, so I'm going to go with my little man, young Leo. I reckon he's going to get
Why?
pole.
Why do you always have to take my prediction? Like, every time I ask you first, like you say it and then you take my prediction.
Don't be trying to steal my cool young driver from me, man.
Well, don't be trying to steal my prediction from me, Mr. FPRL Fox.
We can have the same prediction, but you know, then it's boring for
Not
everyone
really.
else. So you're going to have to choose a new one.
I'll give you a new one in a minute.
Robin's redeemed you a drink.
Thanks, Robin. I'm gonna give my poll prediction to Morley, darling.
A very resentful.
Yes.
That's Morley. That's very disrespectful, Jake.
I'll give you a disrespectful sandwich if you don't stop it. Right. We have got a redeemed commentator's catchphrase from Raza. Who are you choosing to do their commentator's catchphrase? And we get to choose to perform our own catchphrase. So yes, let us know the catchphrase. Poll for poll is up. Please vote for poll. Who do you think that's going to be poll? Is it going to be Leo, More Leader, L Plan, Cruiser, Stiff? Or if you don't think it's going to be any of them, just don't bother voting. Co-coms drink. Yeah, where's the co-coms drink? Like, you can't disrespect our co-coms.
I'll have a coat. Yeah, I'll have a drink.
Do you need one? Oh, it's tight. Cruz has been given 3. Leo's been given 4.
Yeah, one of them's mine.
It's there. What's there, Razzie? You need to tell either me... Oh. Razzie, you need to either tell me or Darth to do a commentator's catchphrase. Nigel, I don't trust you. I don't trust you at all. I'm gonna take a truth because your dares are always inappropriate and stupid. So I'll take a truth. I'll do anyone else's dares but yours. So yeah, choose me a dare. Razzie, choose a person to pick their commentator's catchphrase. Right, take us on board with more leader then, Darth.
Okie dokie.
Your
Morley
former-
has just started his lap, and he is heading up to turn 3. Taking nice and wide on his entry, and he is just blipping that throttle down, man. This is impressive stuff. This car is doing exactly what he wants. Keeps it nice and tidy through that little corner. He's literally just getting no wheel spin or bogging down in that.
Sorry, continue.
Oh, thank you. It's okay. Anyway, down the back straight, he's got his DRS wide open, using all the track limits. Sweeps into their left and right handers. Nice and tidy. Ooh, very wide on that. Set a purple sector though, so he is going some. Is he going to get a cheeky toe off the Mercedes? No, he ain't. Into the final corner now, he needs to keep it tidy. And he does keep it nice and tidy. Runs to the line and we'll see where he ends up. Probably P1 because he's the first one.
Wow.
Ooh, 29.3.
Here comes Leo. The one we've all been waiting for.
Oh,
Oh!
28.8. Oh, there we go. Yeah,
Right,
see.
yeah, I told you to... Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Bloisy's
Here
just
comes
snuck in there with a 29.342.
L-Plan's
Plan.
a 29.5.
Buttons are 131. Panic ends are 131.27. Then Lexus is a little bit further back with 136.28. We're still waiting for Brad Mason, Stiff, and the 2 Mercedes, Stiff and Cruiser, who
And
were
Cruiser-
looking very racy.
Yeah, Cruiser's come around the final corner. Please invite Lexus back. As across the
Lexus.
line for Cruiser. Right, it's got to be on old tyres, so it's a
2.6.
30. It's
No,
a
not you, sorry.
30.6. 30.3 for Cruiser, so Cruiser's got to be an old set of softs. Wow. The person we're all talking about today says he wasn't going to be very good. He says he wasn't feeling very good for this race because he's no traction. And a 28.8. Leo, are you sure? I think you're doing incredibly well, mate. So yeah, Leo performing a great time. And yeah, he's always
Yeah,
good
Leo.
in quali.
I mean, he just has scary all-round pace most of the time, to be fair.
Much agreed. He's very good in quali. And he's so good in the race as well. He just gets caught up in unfortunate things sometimes, which he cannot control.
No, and you know that's racing. Yeah, it happens to all of us, unfortunately. Crashes happen ahead of you, you get picked up by another car, or you know, just little events. But you know, he's got wicked pace, and when he gets more race experience, you know, the combination will be hard to beat.
Yes. We head on board with Brad Mason. Can we see a Brad Mason on the front row to be alongside Leo the Lion? Oh, Nigel pointing out what Clatchwad says. I'm gonna go further than that.
So you're looking for fireworks, are you, Jake? If we get Brad on the front row.
I'm looking for fireworks off the start, mate. head-to-head, wheel-to-wheel battling between Leo and Brad. Actual clean battling rather than them pushing each other off the track.
Oh, Brad's invalidated. Just drifted a little bit out of bounds.
And Jesse's gone. Oh, whoa!
He's having a chat with a Mercedes.
Having a chat.
Stiff's like, see you later, mate. I'm out of here.
There you go, in the pits comes all the... That was in the socials, mate, like I said.
You might as well take Stiffmeister away for his lap, mate.
No.
Yeah, hey. Alright.
We could both do it. Both talk at the same time. Yeah, here comes Stiffmeister then.
Nice wide line into turn 3.
Oi! You wanted
Go on,
me
then.
to
Go
do
on,
it.
carry on. Go on, then. Yeah, but you won't do it.
No.
It's just set a purple first sector.
Wow. That's good. I'm leaving it to you. You was the one that interrupted me, so continue.
Alright, cool. Alright, Stiff coming down the tricky left-hand braking zone onto the straight. Looked like he went through there really well, squeezing the throttle back on. Not quite as aggressive as Maud either. It looks like he's just stamping on it. But everyone's got their styles. Another purple sector is another purple sector is expecting him to be in the top 3, potentially the top 2, but you never know with the purple sectors on the game. There he goes, P2. That was close. So yeah, 29.889 from Stiffmeister, which puts him literally within a couple of hundredths of Leo the Lion.
That's close. Yes, it's shush, Nigel. We all make mistakes. Christ almighty. Yeah, so it looks like Leo's got the vote for pole, 5 against 4 to Cruiser, so that, and 1 to L Plan. So yeah, that is very, very close. With 3 minutes to go, is it going to be Leo favourite to take pole, or can someone else absolutely shock us and take that pole? As it looks like Panic End has backed out of his lap. Let's head over to L Plan in that for Ferrari. Oh, Nigel, pipe down, please. There's a bit of traffic.
Yeah, he's got a lot of traffic. I wonder if that's distracted him.
And yeah, 29.5 currently is his first lap. He opens up DRS now. And it could be a good lap for L Plan, but did that traffic upset his lap a little bit? We'll have to see his second sector time as he's about to approach that second sector time. And it's going to be 3.5 temps up.
So
That
that's
is
going to
looking
put
good.
him P3. Unless he pulls any more out of the bag, he is on for P3 at the minute.
Yeah. And round the final corner then for L Plan. Is it going to be a front row or second row? It's going to be P3.
He P3. He did take more out of that time though than we thought he was going to initially do. So he's closer than we were thinking.
Yes. And let's head over to Button, who is 25 thousandths up on the first sector for Button. Currently sits P6 with a 30.1. Can he scrape into the 29s today? That is all to find out. We have 3 people currently sitting in the 28s, and Lexus has got back in. I think he's just got back in. And yeah, Lexus is not going to be able to get another lap time in, so that's P9 at best, or P10. For Lexus, that screwed his chances. It looks like he had the pace today. So he'll be starting P10 if Brad gets a lap in better than a 36. It's only a 10th up for Button.
He's still in the top 10 though, so you know it's not the end of the world.
No, it isn't.
If he has a good start, he could make up a few places, and then you know it's game on.
And around the final corner then for Mr. Button, Leo the Lion's just going to be starting at the back. Leo the Lion's going to get a toe.
Yeah, Leo is getting a fat toe off Button down the straight. Button takes
Button doesn't
4
move
attempts
anywhere.
out of his best lap. Puts him up to P6.
Yes, and Panic End is 6.5 attempts up. As yeah, Button, a massive improvement, not enough to move him anywhere. So yeah, and around the final corner for Panic End. Is it going to be a front row? It could be good. It's a
P4 for
29
Panic.
4.
Good showing from Panic End.
Dear, I don't even want to look at Leo's sector. Oh, he's actually down. I said I don't want to look because I thought it was going to be an improvement. And we'll come back to him as we look at other drivers before he does. And boys are just down. More leader behind. It's Brad Mason. So it looks like we're going to be on board with Leo the line because he will be the next closest to cross the line. Cruiser ain't even making it to the flag. What a bottle, says Nigel. So yeah, that's P8 for Cruiser. And yes, the one we are watching, is he going to improve? Oh, it's a purple second sector. It's not. He's not up on his lap, but it is purple. So he's made a bit of time in that second sector. If he can have a good final corner, he can absolutely obliterate this tier for Leo the Lion. And around the final corner, gets some of the powers early as possible, and he's gone wide.
Oh,
And that
unlucky.
is Leo's lap over.
But
Oh.
it looks like nobody's
Hold
going to
on.
beat him for the minute.
Easy. Brad Mason. Come on, son. Put it on the front row. Here comes Brad Mason. Can we have the fireworks at the start? It's going to
No.
be P8. I mean, you could try and get a good start and absolutely send it. But yes. Leo the Lion not improving his lap time. But he didn't need to.
No, he didn't need to in the end. It was enough. So yeah, well done, Leo. First pole of the season.
Yep. The season opener, and we have got Leo the Lion in the McLaren on pole.
But let's give El Plan and Stiffmeister a good. They made a good account of themselves as well. They were very close to Leo, especially Stiffmeister. I mean, to be honest, the top 4 were within 200ths of a second, and then 5 and 6 are really close, and then 7, 8, and 9 and 10 are pretty tight together. So, but as we saw in Q1, the entire grid was only separated by 1.5 seconds. So, when this race gets going, it's going to be really interesting.
Yeah, so there you go. Leo on pole from Stiff, from L, from More Leader, from Panic End, Bloidy, Button, Brad Mason, Cruiser, and Lexus. Congratulations to Leo for starting off the season in quali on pole.
Yes, Leo. Congratulations, young man.
We've got 40 viewers on the stream. Welcome all.
Whoop whoop.
Darth is gonna get the wine out for all these viewers.
Get the wine out. Get on, I can't get on it because I got work tomorrow, man. And I got a stream today. Yeah.
So Darth, let's talk about what you are you gonna win a championship this season? There's some rumours in the paddock.
I mean,
win the
I'm not
championship.
gonna lie. I did well last season. I fell off at the end due to just some bad luck and racing stuff. Yeah, I'm hoping to be a contender this season. Yeah, I'm not gonna just flat out say I'm gonna win it because that's a bit too much because my field is pretty strong. So, but yeah, I hope to be up there all season.
Well, you better be, otherwise you're gonna get a fish sandwich from me, mate.
Oh well, you better be, or you'll be getting a fish sandwich from me, mate.
Oh!
Now we're teammates.
I'd-
You got to do well.
Well, kind of teammates, but same team, yeah. So I'll make sure I do well just for you, Mr. FPRL Fox.
Good. You're in my team now, buddy.
I'm scared. Please help me. Get me to another team.
That's going to be good. We got a good team. So let's
Smash
see
it
if we
apart, mate.
let's see if we can have a crack at the constructors.
Overall, hopefully, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like overall, like we can all band together and see what we can do.
Yes,
got a-
definitely.
I've got a really strong teammate in Mongo, so like Mongo was, I think, P3 in the championship. I came P5. You know, we both got a lot of points, so if we can
Could
do
be.
something similar this season, yeah, I think we could really do well for our constructor.
Yeah, and be the only Alpha Male team to do well for the constructor. Anyways.
Oh well, while we're waiting, you know.
Me and back to my
Unfor-
McLaren days.
we just happen to be on the same team, so you know we can talk up Alpha a
Unfortunately.
bit.
Fortunately. But yeah, I was in that McLaren team last season. Yes, the overall constructors didn't go to plan. I think it was either second to last or third to last. So, yeah. But it's a new season, new start. Are you a fan of Bahrain?
I don't mind it. I don't know. It's quite a tricky track to set up for. It's you know you kind of think you want some good pace on it, so you drop your wings down, but then his car just tends to run better with a bit more of a higher downforce setup on it. So yeah, I think it's just one of them tracks where you can go either way with a setup and it will work.
Oh,
Here we go.
yes.
No countdown, straight to it.
Yeah, that's really irritating. That glitch. So yes, yeah, sort it out. Yeah, I'm a right fan. I was a better fan last game when I had ABS on, but now I've got ABS off on this game. I think it's gonna be a little bit more difficult.
So just practice, mate. The more you do it, you get used to it, and before you know it, you won't even realise. You know, you'll just be doing it.
Yeah, much agreed. Right, let's go through our grid on tyres then. As we have Bahrain starting last. Excuse me. On hard tyres, and then we have FPRL Locker, P19 on hard tyres. We have Crosscree, who's gone for a spin, P18 on hard tyres. We have Monkey Boy Kurt, P17 on mediums. Catchy Gear, P16 on hards. Roomaster, P15 on mediums. Prince Pasha, P14 on hards. Revenge Zilla, P13 on hards. Bidley P12 on hards, and Wavy Knife P11 on P11 on mediums.
And then we have a P10 Lexus on the mediums. P9 is Cruiser on the soft, the only soft runner in the field. P8 is Brad Mason on the hard. P7 is Button on the mediums. P6 is Bloisey on the hards. P5 is Panic End on the mediums. P4 is More Leader on the mediums. P3 is El Plan mediums. Stiffmeister P2 on the mediums, and Leo the Lion on P1 is also on the mediums. So
Yeah.
it looks like we've got nearly quite an even split across the grid, with
Yes,
a wild
we
card
do.
of Cruiser on the soft.
Yep, and I didn't answer Nigel's truth earlier. He said, "Do you think Silverside Boy is better than you in general?"
Nice, I like it.
I don't know. I'm gonna say I don't know because I prefer not to speak. If I speak, I'm in really big trouble, and I don't want to be in
that's
big
just
trouble.
a normal day for you, isn't it?
Oh, shush, Fox. I can't hear you down in tier 4, mate.
Oh, here we go. Should we just remind the viewers quickly what happened when I raced you round Bahrain?
No, please, don't.
Okay, we'll keep
I've had
that to
enough of
ourselves
that. Yes, we will.
as the grid forms up.
But yeah, you took me out. Yes, let's
crashed
get
into
going. We're never going to forget this, aren't we?
Ask Tidjum, he was the steward on it. Said it was all Jake's fault.
Oh, here we go. All Jake.
Anyway, here we
Oh.
go, season 6.
Yep. It's for the season 6 opener. Then we go 1 lights, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights for the opener in tier 3. It's
Go, go,
lights
go!
out and go, 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 as Dolph says. And it's a very good start for Leo the Lion. L Plan has got a great start on.
There again.
And we head into turn one.
Wide
Stiff
into
L
turn
Plan
one.
is looking. Big crash in the background. It's absolutely chaos
I think
as the
Panic got
cars.
caught.
And it's
Oh,
5
Haas
wide.
is wide.
What is
Lexus
going
is
on?
off the track.
But let's head to L Plan and Leo the Lion, as Leo the Lion are side by side with L Plan, and Leo the Lion keeps the lead. What has happened back at the field? It was like 5 wide.
It was crazy. They were going, oh, Panic's come round. There's a
my,
big crash.
oh dear.
Okay,
Oh, sugars.
I think there was about 4 or 5 cars involved in that.
Jeez.
Just going to try and see for wing damage.
Bloyds
There
has got
was some
damage.
Yeah, Bloyds.
Brewmaster's
I
been spun.
think Krosky might have got caught up in that as car or yellows. No, we are all still going racing, so what damage he does, he's missing an end plate. So we're going to see a lot of cars in the boxes for the opening lap.
I know, much agreed. What a crazy start that was into turn one. Cars filing up, and then we have a massive spin for Wavy Knife and Rue, I believe. No, it wasn't Wavy Knife. It was Rue and someone else.
Yeah,
and
Lions
it caused absolute chaos.
lap with a 135.2. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of what's going to happen. One of the Ferraris is into the box. It must be Revengezilla. It is.
And Panic. Oh, it's a little massive battle going on here. It's Panic End versus Wavy Knife. Wheels side by side. And Panic End's going to try and keep his car in, and he's been pushed off. And now comes FPRL Locker. He's now side by side. We have the Haas in the background of Lexus trying to get involved. Around the outside, Panic End just keeps the position. And now Lexus is side by. And now Wavy Knife, sorry. It's too many. No, Wavy Knife. Sorry, Lexus. I'm getting confused with the two Haas's. And is Lexus trying to go up the inside of a locker? No, he isn't. This is chaos.
Yeah, Panic is struggling. He's got a little train behind him. I think Locker was having a look, but he's not quite got it. Bidley is battling with Brad Mason. Bidley has passed Brad Mason.
Up to P7 as Locker and Panic End. It looks like I think Panic End might have some damage. He's struggling everywhere. Oh, Locker's going up the inside.
Oh, that's a move from Locker. Oh, that
Oh.
did well, but Panic is known for his hard defending.
And here comes Locker once again. Panic End is not giving this up. As here we go,
Round the
and Locker
outside of
gets
the
ahead.
hards. That was
Wow.
good driving from Locker, but Panic is under threat now from Lexus and Prince Pasha and Bowen and Wavy Knife and Boogie Boy are real close behind.
And here comes Panic End. He's trying around the outside. I think he must have some damage. He's
The other
trying
news, though,
everything.
Up at the front, El Plan is moving in on Leo, and he has got Stiff Meister for company. More Leader is just a little bit off that.
Prince Pasha up the inside of Panic End. Now Panic End's going to try and hold it. And he's done a Max Verstappen, and he comes back on the track. And that is Prince Pasha out of the Bahrain Grand Prix.
Safety car.
That was a bit questionable from Panic End. Goes off the track, comes back on, and hits Prince Pasha. And that is the season opener for Prince Pasha gone. And he is out on lap number 3.
One big name falls. Unfortunately, stewards are going to be getting a clip of that one, I would imagine.
Now, we didn't really focus on the front because there wasn't really much battling because we focused on the.
Well, I was
on
just
the
keeping an
lower
eye on
end
it
points.
while you were watching
Yeah.
that, and El Plan was shaping up on Leo. Leo was starting to make defensive moves, so he wasn't pulling away from El Plan. So the safety cars kind of ruined that for now because
Yes.
I wouldn't imagine anyone's going to box now.
And Leo's.
People thinking about it, not quite. Whoa. Do we switch to hards? Well, they're saying that. I thought Cruiser maybe might have had the opportunity to box, but he stayed
Yes.
out.
Is it? Oh my God! What is going on here? The Alfa Romeo of Cachigan nearly punting the back of, I think it was Monkey Boy Kurt nearly. What is going on? Yeah, while you was focusing on the front, I was just focusing on that crazy battle.
Catch you guys getting new front wing.
Yeah, a lot of front wings been flown off that start.
It's an amazing looking car he's driving this season.
I think our car looks better.
That is our car.
Oh.
Catch you guys on our team.
Oh, wow. Jesus Christ. Get back to your lane. Don't make me do this again.
So Venzilla's just boxed. Needs for a set of hearts. Cross carry is in, and he's serving a penalty. Oh no, the game was just glitching.
Right. Alright, let's have a little look at the most positions gained.
Indeed.
Leo Lion stays where he is. Alpine up 1, Stiff down 1. More Leader stays where he is. Bruce up 4. Button up 1. Bidley up 5. Brad staying where he is. Locker up 10. That's mental.
Great start from Locker.
I know. Lexus staying where he is. Pancake goes down 6. Wave Knife down 1. Monkey Boy Cut up 4. Bowen up 6. Rumors Catchy staying where they are.
What
Down
is it?
11,
Down 11.
Boise.
That's his biggest loser, unfortunately, from the early lap incidents.
Yeah. And then Zilla down 5. Kostick down 1. And the biggest winner is Locker.
Yeah, FPRL Locker. Absolutely flying. But then Locker's known for making good starts, moving up the grid early.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, Fox.
Loads. So I got my be a slave.
Oh.
Be a slave.
Whoa!
I meant like I'm getting my son to get me another beer.
Have you already had one beer without us realising?
I was just having one over the last 20 minutes.
You enjoying it there?
Yeah, it was nice.
Well deserved.
Yeah, always. I work hard, mate.
Enjoying it there? Well deserved.
So we are gonna be maybe in this lap.
Hopefully. I love. I think you would like to restart your mic. I can hear you twice. We can all hear you twice on the stream.
Right, give me a minute. I'll turn my thing.
Yeah, no worries. I might do the same as well, just in case. Right. Testing 1, 2 to FPRL Fox. Testing 1, 2 once again.
Testing 1, 2.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, mate.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought I couldn't hear you very well.
Yeah, I can hear you. I haven't changed anything. Only turned it on and off.
Oh. Okay then.
Maybe it's your dodgy headset.
Right, let's go.
Alright, here we go.
Right, we get going in and we head down the straight with Leo the Lion. It's like there's 4 commentators on the street. Oh my god, what is going on back here?
Buttons moved
Oh
up.
my god, on the
Bidley's
track.
up.
It's Brad Mason. I'm going down the field as Button.
They're all over the
oh,
place.
dear.
They're going three wide.
Oh dear.
There's literally 2x2 into turn 3 then.
What is going on? Tier 3 is becoming like Tier 2. This is chaos.
This is literally, like I said, it's just a train of cars.
Chaos.
But there is a little gap emerging. Brad Mason has got a train emerging behind him as the top four are pulling away.
Oh, it's
Brad's
contact.
gone wide. Was he touched? I didn't quite see that.
Oh, wavy knife. Oh, it's 3 wide. It's Locker. It's wavy knife. It's 3 wide. Who's going to get ahead? Locker's trying to get ahead. But Cruiser, the Wild Fox, stays ahead on those soft tyres. It's all kicking off as wavy knife and Monkey Boy Kurt are side by side now. And up the inside goes Monkey Boy Kurt. He's trying the overtaking now.
Oh, he nearly
Bowen.
had Bowen in the back of him, and he had to move out of the way.
And Brewmaster is coming out of nowhere. And he's going through around the outside now, trying to get Monkey Boy Kurt. It's like moves being made. And here comes Brewmaster now trying to get
They're
past.
all trying to get a toe off one car.
And now Brewmaster's trying. Here comes Bowen. It's absolutely chaos, and that is Brewmaster and Wavy Knife side by side. And Wavy Knife up the inside, around the outside, now taking the inside line. Brewmaster's lost 2 positions, gained 2.
I'm just gonna keep it on the top 4 while you're watching.
Yeah, because it's absolutely chaos back here. As oh, what is going on? Oh, off the track.
More leaders making a move on Stiff. He's decided not to. He's backed out, but ooh, that was close. Oh no, Stiff's made a mistake. I think he might have thought More Leader was actually going to go, and More Leader has got through in the end.
And Bidley and Cruiser side by side. And up the inside comes Cruiser. Is he going to do a Fernando Alonso? No.
Oh, there's a Red Bull in the wall in the background, the Ferrari. What was that? I think there was damage. I think it was Rome.
What is going on?
Both the Red Bulls in 16th and 17th is not having a good race, the Red Bulls. Don't know what happened. It might have been Revengezilla and Brewmaster. I just saw it in the background. I didn't really catch what was happening.
Oh my god. This is chaos. Well guys, if you're watching, I hope you're enjoying it, as in the pits now comes everybody. And yeah, I saw Brewmaster in the background.
Well, what caught my
got
eye is
hit
I
off.
saw the Red Bull hit the wall and then the Ferrari
Yeah.
went the other
Whoa.
way.
That was a bit of a lag.
However, we have got a lot of cars in the pit.
I don't know what is going on. Oh my god, look at the Red Bulls.
Talking of pit stops,
The
when you
top
pit in big groups like this, I pitted in my social. I was in P4. I came out in P11.
Jesus.
Yeah, so if you pit and your pit box is in the wrong place when a big chunk of cars comes in, it can be really bad for you.
Yes, and staying out then is Brad Mason, Bidley, Blocker, Monkey, Bowen, Bloisy, Kachigar, Revengezilla, Crossgree, and then the freshest one is Leo the Lion in P10. Interesting strategy calls from here. But
I think
honestly, I'm so...
Yeah, no, go on.
No, go on.
I was just going to say, if you're the hard runners, I don't think it makes sense to pit on lap 8.
No.
That was it.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm just so confused what is going on in this race. We've had turn 1, everything just going on. Last lap, it's just cars going by 2 by. It's just mental, this race.
I think that's what you get when the whole grid's so, like, the pace. There isn't a big gap of pace between the grid, so it's kind of going to be hard for the grid to stretch out. So then you're kind of always going to be attacking the car in front or being attacked from behind, which is going to lead to some, you know, pretty hectic stuff happening. Because if you happen to be the car at the front of a train being attacked, naturally all the cars behind are going to start to bunch up behind you, and then, yeah, it gets interesting.
Yeah. Brewmaster going off the track. What is he doing? Is he going to the grandstand? But yeah, I think I massively agree with you here. But we haven't really focused on the lead much, and obviously it's changed now. But yeah, Leo Line obviously holding his lead for quite a long time. And obviously now pitting, he's now down to P10, but he's still the net leader with the freshest hards. But is the strategy going to work out? For Leo, well, the main thing is he's got to get past all the people that hasn't pitted.
I think for Leo, as long as there isn't another safety car before the next load of guys need to box, he should just naturally end up back in the lead.
Yeah.
But
or if we can get get ahead of all the people that needs to pit.
Yeah. So I would imagine he will start to make gains on the people in front of him. But yeah, he doesn't. I don't think he has to try too hard because the people ahead of him are going to have to box. So it will naturally come back to him, hopefully, unless something happens in the race.
Yeah, so we'll make sure to keep an eye on him making his way through the field. There he is. Leo Lion. No one on softs now. Cruiser decided to box. I think that was the perfect time for softs to box.
But yeah, this has shaken up the grid a bit because it has allowed all the people that haven't boxed to get track position, and the medium runners are still pretty decent. Boyloisy has got the oldest mediums on 7, so by the time this gets going, there's going to be like 8 old lap mediums. But we've been on the safety car for a few laps now, so that's probably going to get a little bit more out of them than you normally would. Safety car is in this lap.
And I have to agree with Piggle here. This is where he needs to be patient and just not go for silly moves.
Yeah, that's it, exactly. And this is where we were talking about, this is where, like, having pace is great, but experience is when, learning that he doesn't need to push and try and force his way through the grid because they will get out of his way eventually. Of course, if he does naturally just catch them, then yeah, overtake them because you don't want to be held up. But, it's not like you've got to get by. It's just like, well, if you get by, you get by. I mean, if you're being pressured from behind, then it's different.
There you go.
As we are all go. Brad Mason leads us away.
Chaos begins, as we love to say. And Bidley's already putting Brad Mason under immense pressure. He's trying to look up the inside. Any moves going on in the background? There's a McLaren.
I think he just tapped Brad in the back then. No damage, just a little bump, but he now has Locker looking at him. And like Monkey Boy is there as well.
It comes Leo the Lion. He's making his first move, and that is Croskery. He gets it done, and Leo the Lion is now ahead of one. And L-Plan looking for the move. I thought he was going to go up the insides in the background there. Lexus trying to make the move as well, but let's go back up to the front, as you say, as there's a little bit of carnage going on. Well, I wouldn't say carnage, but some good battering.
Bidley's making moves. He's letting Brad know he's there.
Oh, Boise and
contact in the background. There's a McLaren off the track.
And now
Monkey Boy and Locker are battling it out. But now Monkey Boy is taking the position. Bowen is dropping backwards as Avenger gets past Catcher Girl.
Oh, Leo the Lion's going for a dangerous move around the outside. I know he's going to go down the inside of his teammates. Catching Girl's been spun, and he's now gone into more leader, and everyone else is trying to avoid it. And oh my god!
Did Catcher Girl get clipped then by someone? It kind of looked that way from where I saw it.
He's got no front wing. He's got no
front wing. Safety car is out again.
For the third time.
Third time in 10 laps.
What is this race,
this is
man?
Going to be interesting now because surely these hard tyres maybe might want to box.
Yeah, but what is this race?
I mean,
this is chaos.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of this across the season. I think this is just a consequence of the whole grid running close together. Like when you get usually the grid tends to get stretched out, and you'll have like a front group, a middle group, and like a back group, which kind of gives you room to race a bit more. Oh, Lexus left the session, not getting back.
Yeah, I do much agree with you there. But Leo P10 on the restart now up to P5.
keep an eye for Luxus to rejoin it.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, they're Lion making up 5 places and
Yeah, there
all
you go.
carnage.
He's naturally just moved his way through the grid. Current fastest lap is held by L Plan at 1:32.5, which is... No one else has gotten into the 32s yet, so L Plan's got some pace.
Yes. The second person on the freshest tyres is L Plan currently at the moment. Is there's some swapping positions under the safety car. Locker Bowen and Cross Green Cruiser.
And I'm probably about to jinx someone, but so far we have no track limit penalties. Come on, someone's going to pin one off like any second now. So no, it's good.
If anyone gets a track limit pen, any drivers, please head over to the members' lounge in FPRL after the race
And pin Jake.
and ping FPRL Fox and just say, "Why did you jinx me? That's very unfair, FPRL Fox. Thank you, drivers."
Don't start trying to get me in on this curse stuff.
I mean, you said it, not me.
Hey, I'm just commenting. It's Formula 1. Track limits is a thing. Even the real
Especially
drivers
Austria,
can't
real
stand
life.
the track.
Yeah,
I mean, I think at
Austria.
Austria, the real drivers were worse than we were. So,
Whatever, that's the saying.
I mean, how many penalty seconds did Ocon get?
I think it was 20.
There you go,
No,
enough
30.
said. That's,
Not, I think, not
that's,
Nigel already correct me.
that's disqualified, isn't it? 30 points.
I don't know. I think it was either 20 or 30. Nigel already correct me. He always has the facts and the opinions about F1.
Piggle is the F1 oracle, isn't he?
And he's laughing. He is. Yeah, don't forget about Stiffmeister. He's still in this as well.
Oh yeah,
He's 7.
you can never count out the Stiffmeister, man. He is quick.
But they say there was 1,200 deleted laps. Yeah, and Ocon got the most penalties. So yeah. Says it all. Says it all.
Does
Even we don't get 30 seconds. Yeah, thought so. Even we don't get 30 seconds. Even we don't. But let the chaos.
Yeah, safety car is in this lap. Brad Mason to lead them away again. Brad and Bidley on 11 lap old hards. So they are currently on the oldest tyres in the grid at the minute.
Well, Jarvis does.
I mean, what Jarvis has got like about a minute's worth of penalties, didn't he? Anywho.
Oh, I've seen some front wing fly off in the background. We haven't even got started
no,
yet.
I thought Brad went. He caught Bidley out then, I think. No, he's really backing the pack up, yeah.
Oh,
and now he's off. This is going to be
Brad!
carnage.
What are you doing to us? As we get underway. And already Bidley's looking for the move on the outside, and there's cars absolutely everywhere. Leo's trying up the inside. Big crash, Leo.
Who was that?
Leo's been involved.
Brad and Monkey Boy came together. Button picks up a time penalty.
Leo's been involved in that as well. He's got end plate damage. The driver who's looking good to win this race. It's all going tops and tails now for Leo, the Lion, and all two mates. Oh, Leo's trying to move. Oh my, for goodness sakes.
Oh, virtual safety car. What's that? What's that? There's a Red Bull in the background that's not moving.
Oh dear.
That is...
Oh dear.
Roadmaster is missing a front wing.
I mean, we're catching a lot of breaths, aren't we?
And Bowen is... Well, this will be a nightmare for him because he's going to be under a delta. So he's not going to be able to catch the pack. Which I think is a stupid thing. Well, I think under a virtual safety car, you should let the pack bunch back up. Or at least if you're off the back of the grid like that, let them catch back up.
Oh,
Oh.
you cursed him!
No, I didn't
You
curse him.
cursed him
That
even more. Yeah,
that was his own
right.
fault for speeding as it went back to green.
Anyways,
Bidley and Revengezilla
Revengezilla.
are going at it.
two good mates.
Indeed. Bidley,
Right, can the
Revengezilla got a little bit squirmy out of that corner. Leo is refusing to box for a new front wing. He is going to fight. He's got El Plan closing in on him. The top four are going to war.
And so are Bidley and Revengezilla side by side. Now Leo is looking to get in the action. He goes round the outside.
And you've got El Plan joining. They're going four wide. Oh, mate, this is good.
Oh. And Leo straight through up into P2.
Oh, Leo
and
is...
Bidley now trying to hold it.
Man, this is
I don't know what to say about this race.
This is,
And El Plan getting on-
you've got Stiffmeister and Monkey Boy coming back into this little battle as well now, and they have joined the battle. Now we have literally a top 6 shootout for first place.
And yeah, Revengezzilla's actually got the lead now. And Cruiser and El Plan side by side. Who's going to get the place? It looks like El Plan is ahead of Cruiser. And Cruiser's going to have to live to fight another day. And he's side by side now still. He's going for it up the inside. A little bit of contact, but nothing too major.
It's going to switch back though. It's going to have the outside line going into the next corner. A little bit of a touch. Cruiser swinging it round the outside of El Plan. That was a move and a half around that corner, them two corners.
That's the cleanest battle we've seen today.
Yeah, that was
Leo
a good
the Lion
battle.
takes the lead. He's got damage.
Leo the Lion,
but he's not
missing an
giving this
end
up.
plate, has taken the lead.
Oh no, here we go again. Down the main straight. It's going to be... Look at El Plan trying to get the move. He's desperate. He's going for it.
Cruiser's got
It's
past
three
Bidley.
wide.
They're still fighting. Oh no.
Oh
yeah,
my god.
Oh, my.
Bidley.
Cruiser had to get out of the
El
throttle a
Plan.
bit then, and they are all over each other. Cruiser's now going up
Oh!
the inside. It's a Ferrari, Mercedes, and an Alpha. And the Mercedes is through. The Ferrari's now going around the outside. The other Mercedes is joining in. The Alpha is just behind the pair of them. Jesus, man, I'm running out of breath.
What is this race? I can't.
It's crazy.
I really can't. I've never seen anything like it in my whole commentary time.
I mean, how to watch? I mean, hold on. Looking back, keeping the other guys, catch guys, closing on Bloisy, sorry.
Look at the poor 14th. They're like 22. At least they're having a quiet race. Not the race that they probably wanted, though.
Right, Leo and Revengezilla have gapped El Plan. And El Plan is... Stiff's just keeping in his DRS. I think the Mercedes pair are probably going to work together here.
Here comes Monkey Boy Kurt trying to go around the outside of Locker. Just about enough room. Now Panic End is looking in the background.
Where
and
has
it's going to be
Panic
now
End
too
come from?
wide.
Panic End was
I know.
last a few laps ago, so he has done amazing.
And here comes Panic End. He's ahead of Monkey Boy Kurt. Is he going to go for the move on Locker? No. He's trying to defend for Monkey Boy Kurt. Now
Monkey
switch to
Boy's
the
fighting
inside
back.
for Monkey Boy.
He gave a bit of space.
And he's got it.
He's Panic is fighting back. He's still there. He's gone up the inside. He's passed.
Ooh.
He's passed. Bit cheeky,
Panic End
cheeky
loves
little
to
squeeze.
defend.
Cheeky little squeeze.
Now we see some
Right,
fries.
Leo, with the broken front wing, has now gapped Locker. He is out of DRS. But then Locker
Zilla.
has got his... yeah, sorry, my bad. Zilla. Who's got his teammate El Plan all over the back of him. Ferraris don't want to be battling because Leo is romping away. And maybe a bit of team strategy
Can't hear
there.
Echo, David. And Cruiser and Stiffmeister. Oh, that got a bit tasty. And
Echo,
here comes
echo.
more leader. Oh, he's going for it. Oh, and he's cut the track to try and overtake.
Who are you watching, Monkey Boy?
That ain't gonna well. Yeah, more leader Monkey Boy. Oh, and Bidley getting all squibbly squabbly out of the exit, and now Locker is side by side. And Locker is now ahead. He's made immense for that restart, Darth.
It's flashing there.
So
Bidley's looking for a move. Bidley's looking for a move.
Cruiser.
Cruiser's got parts for Frenzilla. Our plan is just outside DRS of Leo.
Oh, Zilla now Stiffmeister. Stiffmeister going up the inside. He gets the move done. No, because Zilla's not going to give it up. He's going to try and go around the outside. It's going to be enough room. Zilla's going to get squeezed out. This race is mental. And now Zilla has been overtaken by Locker.
You make a mistake, get bad traction. Locker getting close to Stifler.
I think we're going to have to turn our attention to L-Plan before we get down that main straight in a minute. But yeah, let's turn our attention to the lead for once. Let's focus on them.
Yeah, he's lost some time there. He must be hurting that front wing now.
Obviously, because they're all fighting behind, he had time to get away. But now they've actually decided to calm down a bit, and now
yeah, the grid's sort of fallen into a better order now.
Yeah, so now down the straight with L-Plan. Is this the lead? Is Leo trying to defend?
Leo is.
I'm sure Leo won't give this up.
Leo's got incredible straight line speed. And he is definitely not going to make it easy for that Ferrari.
Keep on.
What else we got going on down the field? Looks like more leader and Panic are about to... More leaders checking him out.
Yes, indeed.
I think he's going to have him down the back straight.
Do you know, I ain't even racing and I'm sweating.
Yeah, me too, mate. There's so much going on.
At least it's calmed down a little bit.
Yeah, this is literally the first time in 18 laps where we've had any sort of just calm period.
I know. And, L-Plan is really trying. Leo is not going to give this up. He doesn't care if he has no wing. He doesn't care if he has half wing. He will fight this.
The fact that he is still leading this race with that damaged wing and keeping L-Plan behind him, that says it all. Like, it is not easy to drive your car with that damage.
No, it's not easy.
Like, especially going into this corner he's coming into now, he is going to hurt so bad. Tries to go around the outside but Leo's not going to give it up, and he is. He's just got such good straight line speed. Like,
I don't want to know that.
So,
what is going on back here? Oh no.
I think L-Plan just needs to have patience here, because they're not gonna box again. So it depends if the hard runners decide to box again. If they're gonna box again, so what are they going to be on? They're going to be on 21 old lap hards by the end. I think Leo's front wing's probably going to kill his tyres a bit more.
We must have had enough of this chaos. Here comes L-Plan. He's going up the inside of Leo. He's going to leave him any room. And no, let's contact.
Leo's
and through goes Cruiser.
Cruiser is now in the lead after that little incident. Stiffmeister's up to P3. Leo is now down to P4.
And Nigel has said something that is true, because Cruiser's just got involved and now takes the lead of the race because of that contact. The L-Plan is coming back. No comment there, Nigel. Here comes L-Plan. Cruiser now leads the race. L-Plan is fighting Cruiser. He wants that lead. And he's going to take the lead as Leo the Lion's had enough. But Cruiser won't give this one up. And he is 3 tenths behind. He will get DRS. Now coming down to turn 4. Yes.
Both the Mercedes with quite a sizable chunk of battery.
This is a Merc 1-2 on the cards.
Locker is draining his battery chasing down Zilla. And he's got more
left.
leader for company. No, that's what I mean.
Oh, what's going on here? Side by side. And...
Cruiser's back in the lead.
Oh, is that DRS tactics? Oh no, the Cruiser's going to give it back. He's going
He's
free
up
up
the inside. What a move. Alright, Beast got the switchback. Wow, we are seeing some epic stuff today, people. Now Stiff has joined in with this battle. The Mercedes going to try and do some little tactics here. Just get one ahead of the Ferrari, get their other teammate by, and see if they can hold on to the top 2 positions.
Where's that run, Nigel? Kroski has decided to retire and leave the session. He's had enough of this race.
Or can Revenzilla get on the back of this group and make it really interesting?
I know.
Surely Revenzilla's got a pit again. He is on 17 lap old hards. Bidley's on 19 lap old hard.
Here comes Cruiser low. And he's going to try and take the lead. DRS tactics again.
L-Plan switching back at the last minute, but he's got 2 Mercedes
Oh dear.
absolutely hunting him down.
What is
Well,
going
more
on?
leaders got past Revenzilla. Is he in the box?
But Cruiser
Back in the lead.
Oh, an L-Plan. He's... Oh, I thought he got forced off the track there. And Cruiser takes the lead. He is really fighting. This Stiffmeister is there for company. And L-Plan must feel...
I mean, if Cruiser can back L-Plan into his teammate and help him get past, it's not going to be good news for L-Plan to then have to fight both the Mercedes.
No. But if you're the 3rd man in the train, Stiffmeister, it's not the best place to be.
No, but, you know, if Cruiser can slow L-Plan down in the right places and allow Stiff to get a run on him somewhere, he'd much rather have his teammate behind him than that rapid Ferrari of L-Plan.
I'll tell you what though, L-Plan has actually managed to gain back his ERS, and he's now back up to nearly 40% compared to where he was before.
Yeah, the top 3 are literally with only in a couple of percent of each other on the battery, so... Oh, as L-Plan is back in the lead down the straight. I think this is going to be a running story to the end.
And Cruiser's going to have DRS, but Revenzilla's trying to go around the outside of Leader. It'll now switch to the inside. Has he got enough space to get the move? No, but he has got DRS, and Leader's got no ERS.
But yeah, Bidley's box stuff is hard. He is now on the soft to the end, so he is going to be rapid.
Yeah. And now the field is a little bit more spread out. They're in their own trains. It's a little bit less chaos than we had it before.
Yeah, I mean, you know, when it's 3 cars battling, it's not too bad. But when you've got like 6 or 7 cars behind your battle, and then you know, because you're battling, you're slower, so everyone catches you up, and yeah, it's something's going to go wrong when you've got so many cars close together. You can't keep an eye on everyone.
No, you can't. And we tried to get every single action in here, where there was too many battles for us to try and pick.
Just even as a driver, you know what I mean? You're either looking at the car trying to go past you from behind, or you're concentrating on the car in front. And when you've got X amount more extra cars around you, you know, you just can't know where everyone's going to be.
Leo Lion is a little one to watch out. He's on a set of mediums. He is currently 24 seconds off the lead, but he could still scrape into the points with how old the tyres are from everybody else. So he could.
Yeah, I mean,
scrape
yeah,
in.
I agree with you. I mean, Buttons has a time penalty as well. So, what's left? 6 laps.
Oh,
Yeah, be interesting to see what Leo's pace is.
and here comes Monkey Boy. He's trying to move on catchy gear. And now Monkey Boy Kurt's going to try and get Catch Guard. Catch Guard's not going to have DRS. And now Monkey Boy pulls to the inside of Catch Guard. Up the inside. Is he going to get the move done? There's a little bit of contact. And Catchy Guard just stays on the track. And Monkey Boy Kurt moves up to P9. But Catchy Guard, he's trying to go for it on the inside. And now trying on the outside. This is a little good battle that we're seeing here.
Yeah, they've been having a good fight there since they got together.
Well, since that collision off that safety car restart, yeah, it's kind of fluffed him.
Right, more leader seems to be falling away now, but he has Revengezilla and Locker for company, so we have 1, 2, and 3 together, and 4, 5, and 6 together. Panic is got Blowsy behind him. And then, yeah, the rest of the field's a little bit spread out from 8th back.
Yes, and Locker really trying to get the move. He is on the freshest tyres in this train. What happened to Leo? He got caught up in the collision on the safety car restart and got some damage. But here comes Locker. He's trying to move on Revengezilla. He's been trying this for a little bit of time now. He just can't seem to get past.
Yeah, Revengezilla doing amazing. He is on 21 lap hards that are probably absolutely screaming at him.
Tell you what though, there are going to be some words in that tier 3 chat after this race.
I'm sure there are.
Yes. Let's just hope we get better. We have better racing.
Catch a Car's got past Monkey Boy. That's a good move up the inside. Into turn 3, I think it was.
Nolly's fighting is allowing
And
Leo
the Monkey Boy and Catch a Car. Button is just sitting pretty behind them two. Waiting for one of them to make a mistake.
Yes. So we've
But
got a
Leo has literally taken... It was on 12 seconds last time I looked, and I'm pretty sure it was only about a lap ago. He is now down to 7.5 seconds. I think he probably is going to catch Button before the end of the race.
Won't be what, Gary? And yes, we have a battle for P9, a battle for P7, a battle for P4, and a battle for the lead. So we have a battle for every position in the points. And near the line, 6.6 behind now.
And team-wise, in the top 10, we have 1 Alpha, we have 2 Alpines, 1 Red Bull, 2 Ferraris, 2 Mercedes, and 1 Aston Martin.
And Button thought was going to try up the inside of Monkey Boy to try and do something there, but he's not close enough. Monkey Boy from starting P17 now into the points. And in points, he's not doing too shabby of a job, Monkey Boy Kurt.
Oh, he is showing he has the pace to be up in the points in this division.
And let's have a little look on our lead, battle for the lead. Cruiser just trying to hang on into DRS of L-Plan, and he's probably waiting for the right moment to charge L-Plan. He's dropping out of DRS. Cruiser really wants this win, you can tell.
Yeah, I mean, for quite a few laps, it was literally every other lap they were both taking their position back. So, yeah, I think maybe some strategies come into it now where you're going to try and wait for the best moment to take the lead again.
Yes.
Stiffmaster's just dropped out of the DRS of his teammate.
Yeah, other than the rest, Mercedes having a very good race. 2 and 3 at the moment.
Yeah, I think this looks very good for the Mercedes pair if this is how they're going to race all season.
Cruiser has had to drain the battery and he's on 25% compared to 52% of L-Plan.
I mean, he's got a catch. L-Plan's lucky enough to be in the lead.
that Carl Bowen nearly getting in the way of the Vengezilla locker more leader.
Monkey Boy and Catchigar have swapped places yet again. Button is really close to Catchigar this time. He's having a look. He's going for it. Button has also got Catchigar.
Catchigar now out of the points.
Just out of the points.
Yes. As them, yeah. I'm happy it's calmed down, but I tell you what, I've really enjoyed this race at the moment. My voice feels...
we've seen some excellent overtaking. I mean, yeah. I mean, to be honest, most of the racing incidents honestly did just look like racing incidents from what we saw. I mean, I'm sure we'll see in the stewards at the end if there has been some dodgy stuff. But yeah, most of it just looked like, you know, unfortunate stuff kind of happening.
Yes, obviously.
You know, when just people break in, if a car, you know, gets a bit out of shape or slides a bit, someone goes into you, and then yeah, just with everyone running so close. Brad Mason on wavy knife. Go on, mate.
Yeah, I was going to say, Cruiser, I thought he was going to go for it down the straight. He's forced Alpine to use a little bit of his ERS, but not too much. I think what Cruiser needs now, before he gets in the last lap, he needs to make Alpine use some of his ERS, because Alpine has quite a lot of ERS. So yeah, Cruiser needs to make him use a bit.
And Locker has finally got past Revengezilla.
Is he now?
Revengezilla is on 24 old lap hards. I mean, I don't see that he's going to box, but wow, that is a run.
If he doesn't get a puncher, then that's a good drive from Zilla.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's still well in the points, and he is hanging on to the back of Locker. Locker's not pulling away from him.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Nigel. Stiff is actually dropped back a lot, and more leaders actually starting to catch Stiffmeister. Can more leader maybe challenge now?
Yeah, Stiff's really fallen off the pace. His tyres must be really hurting.
Brad has crashed.
Puts Revengezilla's drive even more into good praise because he is doing well on his tyres.
Yep, and Leo's caught up to the pack, and he's now ahead of Catchigar side by side. Is he going to get the move up into P11? He needs this desperately, and he has got swooping around the outside up to P11 for the line. One more place gets him back at least into the points. But let's head on board with our top two, as it looks like Cruiser's really starting to pressure L-Plan now for this victory, and L-Plan's actually down to 33%. Cruiser's forcing him to use it now. That's what Cruiser needs if he wants to win this race, and he's now down to 29%. Cruiser is doing the right thing now, and he's pressuring L-Plan to use that ERS. He's also using the ERS in some places, and now we're going to head down to the final lap very, very shortly. Oh, and L-Plan's gone off the track. He's hit the curb, and he's made a little bit of a mistake. Is he feeling the pressure, Fox?
I think he is, yeah, because Cruiser has just been sitting there for a few laps now, and it kind of is a bit, it plays on your mind when the other car's just sitting behind you, because you know they're going to come for you eventually, and yeah, Cruiser's just literally trying to force L-Plan into making a mistake.
He did.
I mean, yeah, just sitting there, it does put pressure on you, and you can just constantly see that car not going anywhere, just sitting behind you. Cruiser's flashing.
He needs...
He is pushing, though. It's going to be hard, though, because L-Plan has got that battery, but...
DRS is powerful, also.
It is, yes.
Are we going to see it? He's now both using ERS. Here comes Cruiser. Is he going to have enough? I think that ERS advantage is what's giving the L-Plan the lead at the moment. But he hasn't got much ERS left now. Was this going to be the chance for Cruiser to try and find the move? Leo the line moves to 10th.
Revengezilla has got past Locker.
How's this guy still going?
Bloisey has got past Panic End.
And up the inside is
going on the background. Leo is that Leo?
Ooh,
yes, it is Leo.
Jeez,
Leo is looking at the button.
What's going on? I thought Cruiser was looking for the overtake.
Yeah, no, well, plan is
Ooh!
squirming there, nose to tail. This is not over.
Cruiser, he's going for it
Oh,
up the
he's
inside
got
to
the
take the
inside.
lead!
What a dive! Oh, he's outbroke himself.
No.
How close is it? He's not lost too much. It's
Was that
L plan still has to keep it clean for the rest of the lap.
Cruiser's last opportunity to take the lead of the race?
I mean,
Oh,
you
what's
know,
going on behind? Oh, it's
he's still
chaos.
there.
It is chaos behind.
People are really starting to make a move for it, but
But, as you
it
say,
looks like, well, I'm not going to say anything.
a chaotic
Yeah, round the
race.
corner.
And if we had one more lap, I think Cruiser would have got L Plan there. Chaotic.
Yeah,
L Plan wins the opener in tier
Cruiser's
3.
second.
Yep, and Stiffmeister.
Stiffmeister.
P3, Molly P4. Revenge Silla. Fair play to him on 27 lap old tyres.
What's
Locker?
happened to... Where's
Bloisey
Locker gone?
P6, he's been disqualified. Panican P6, Bloisey P7, Monkey P8. Leo the Lion does in fact get back into the points. You
Picks
guys
up
were
2
on.
points. Definitely
Yeah,
could be
Buttons
points
DNF
mean
pits.
prizes.
Catchigar gets into the points after Buttons DNF and Locker's DSQ, but may the Stewarts ruin that point for Catchigar because that could be anything. Bidley P11, Lexus P12, Wavy knife we wait for, and let's just have a little look. Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. Let's have a little look for Locker. Let's see what he got disqualified for. I was doing that as you say.
I'll be back in a sec, Jake. I just need to go.
Yeah, no worries. It doesn't say he's on. It doesn't say he's been disqualified. So why has he been disqualified? Why has Locker been disqualified? It doesn't say he's been disqualified on my screen. That's confusing, but congratulations to Elplan who wins the opener. And Cruiser may dare to try and send it. He went for it. That was his opportunity. He saw Elplan made a mistake. And unfortunately, it didn't go to plan for Cruiser. But what an opener. And Tier 3 kicking us off the season. And wow, really enjoyed that races. And there we go. Well, until Elplan waving his flag around, and it's Mercedes covering off the. Let's get the top 3 in. And yes, massive congratulations to our top 3. And there we go. It is Elplan, Cruiser, Stiffmeister, Morley, the Revenger, Panican, Bloisey, Monkey Boy Kurt, Little Lion, Catchigar, Bidley, Lexus, Wavy Knife, and then we have Button, and then we have Brad Mason, who does still classify with 3 laps. And out of this race is Bowen, Crossgree, Roomaster, Prince Pasha, and for some reason, Locker do not have no diddly clue why he has got that. Tyres, Nigel, is this what you would like? I am now showing you the tyres, Nigel. There we go. Hard to medium for Locker. So it looks like he has done the right strategy. He's gone hard to medium. So yeah. There you go, Nigel. Got the tyres up for you as you rightly so requested. I'll do it again just in case. There you go. And we got Cruiser, we got Stiffmeister. We're just waiting on our plan now. Darth, are you?
Yeah, I'm back.
So I've just had a little research on that disqualification for Locker. He has done hard to medium, so I don't know what the game's playing that. So that will probably get sent to the stewards, and he may get his place back. That is up for the stewards to decide. So we will see about that one. So yeah, let's get to the showroom and get the Mercedes up. I don't know if L-Plan is.
So is it L-Plan, Cruiser, and Stiff, wasn't it?
Yes. Do you mind just at an L-Plan in general and just seeing if he will be joining us?
I'll send him an invite.
I've sent him 2 invites.
Oh,
No
okay.
point sending him another one.
Have you sent all
Just
the invites,
asking
yeah?
him. Yeah, we've got 2 people in. Just trying at L-Plan.
Right, yeah, 6.
Head to the showroom. So yeah, obviously social races we didn't do interviews, but now we are back. If we don't get L-Plan, who would you like to interview? Would you like to interview the good
I'll,
old Stiffmeister
I'll interview the
or
cruiser.
or the Iron Brew man? I knew you was gonna take it. I wanted to, but yeah, I'll give you a choice. Right. While we wait for Elpan to join, let's get Stiffmeister to have a little chat with us. Stiff, please include your audio.
I think it's included, yeah.
Yeah. Just let us know in the stream. Let me hear. Yeah, there we go. It's included. Welcome, Stiff. How are you, first of all?
Yeah, I'm fine. It was a bit of a sweaty race, but it was a good one.
Yes. I'll just start us off with quali. How do you feel that quali went?
Pretty decent. QT wasn't actually ideal because I went out on the wrong set of tires. So I only had one set of tires left. I did my run, got in the 28.8, so that's all right. And managed to get on the front row, which I wasn't expecting. But great job to Leo. GG's to him. He was so fast, it was insane. He did a good job.
Yes, he did a very good job, and now taught me through the chaos, the chaotic race of yours.
Yeah, where to begin, actually. So many safety cars, so many battles, so many dive bombs, and actually got damage at the end of the third safety car, I believe. So I had to drive like 15 to 17 laps with a yellow wing, which wasn't ideal, but I managed to keep in front of especially more leader. He was very fast. And we worked actually good together as teammates, Cruz and I. So that was nice to see. Good for the team building this season. And yeah, I managed to get the P3, which was ideal. Very sweaty race, but very nice in the end.
Yeah, we was obviously wondering why he was dropping off. We thought you just didn't have the pace, but obviously that wing damage does says it all. But yeah, very good to hold on to P3. Obviously, everyone else having their little, obviously more leader having his ding dong with Zilla and Locker. Obviously, that's what probably mainly helped you out to get that podium.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Thanks to them.
That's right. And one last question before you do head off. Next week we head to the return of Jeddah in FPRL this season. How do you feel for that one?
Yeah, I love it. I love it. When you nail the first sector, I love it. But well, it will end in tears definitely for some drivers because of the walls. And if you see the racing this race, it will be no different next race. So it will be chaos again. So good for the views, I guess.
Yes. Thank you for joining us here, Stiffmeister, and a massive congratulations on your podium.
Yeah, well
Thanks,
done,
guys.
Steve. Good drive.
Thanks.
Thank you. I don't need to move the cars over because we are staying with the Mercedes. L Plan is unfortunately
Yeah,
not
L
joining
Plan
us.
is not joining us. No.
Yeah. So unfortunate for that, but congratulations still to you, L Plan. Cruiser, make sure to include your audio, please.
Aye, Captain.
Cruiser.
I'll leave you with the one and only FPRL Fox, Cruz.
Yep.
So, Cruiser, how do you think your quali went, man?
Room for improvement. Keeping it short and sweet. Getting through to Q3 is what the goal was, but I made a complete howler. In Q3, I missed the checkered flag for my final run by like 1 second. So I was down in ninth and forced my hand to go for the softs at the start. And even though it was like 17,000 safety cars, it did work out in my favour to stretch them and make the pit stop at the right time. But me and L plan, man. Another day, man. Another day.
Yeah. I mean, you were having a good battle. Like literally, me and Jake were saying as it got to the end when you kind of settled behind him for a few laps. It was like you were literally. It was like you were going past, and then the next lap, L Plan would be back past you, and then the next lap you'd be back past him. So did you think for the end that you just try and sit behind him for a bit and then try and pip him at the end?
It was worth trying to stay behind, but El Plan was just so fast in the straight line. Even when he was fighting with Leo in the mid stages of the race, it was I was catching him, but it was only because he was fighting. When he had that gap around 6, 8 tenths, he's just able to sustain it in a straight. But the only hope I had was for him to make a mistake, and he was tracking a bit towards the end, and I knew I had to send it at one point if I was going to have a chance. But is what it is. He was just a little bit too quick, and I couldn't keep my battery charged. But it was a very enjoyable race, and kudos to Stiffmeister. I'm looking forward to the season ahead, mate.
Yeah, I mean, as a teammate pairing, you and Stiff did really well together. So looking forward to seeing more of that.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
congratulations,
man.
mate. I called you for the win off stream before the race.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, right, you did.
I
You
did.
big liar.
I said Cruz has
You
been
was in
doing
the
well this
party with
season.
me the whole
In the
time.
party for the thing, yeah, I called Leo for the race win. But before, when we were talking about it, I did say Cruz has been doing amazing this pre-season. So
Well, all I'm going to say is that the next track is one I do not like. So,
I mean, you wanted it. You were always banging on about it last season.
for those who want to join the Anti-Jedi Alliance, please call 1-800-JEDA sucks today. And join me, Cruiser 1872, as the leader of the Anti-Jedi Alliance. Miles clear of Just Stop Fuel and Just Stop Oil.
Oh, dear,
well,
dear.
well done, Cruiser.
Well,
Anyway, mate,
yeah.
you had a good race, and you've got some good points on the first opening race of the season.
Yeah, thanks,
Yeah,
Fox.
congratulations. Well done, Cruiser. Big little sun now I saw in that file out. That was a bit cheeky, wasn't it?
Yeah, I put the plug in for the stream all the time on comms. I have to put the plug out for the Anti-Jedi Alliance at one point.
Yeah, if you don't go for it, there's no opportunity to win. So yeah,
Well.
worth a try.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. And see you at next week, Browns.
Indeed.
Well done, mate. Take care.
Well done, mate. Take it easy.
Thanks, guys.
Right, before we do end off the stream, let's have a little look at our Scuderia Ferrari car of L Plan. Obviously, congratulations to him as well, and congratulations to Cruiser and Stiffmeister. So then, but one last thing before we do end off the stream, so we don't forget. Darth, I think it's a pretty tricky choice in my opinion. Who is your co-comms driver of the day, please? Oh, he's thinking.
Yeah, I'm going to give it to the winner L Plan, man. He had to battle hard for the whole race. You know, he was battling Leo, and obviously Leo picked up some unfortunate damage, and then you know, he had Cruiser to deal with for the rest of the race. So yeah, I think he deserves it on the opening race weekend after a pretty chaotic race. So yeah, L Plan will be driver of the day today.
Okay, fair enough. I swear you always choose the winner.
I didn't choose the winner last time.
Okay then. Whatever you say, young man.
I just try and be fair,
But
man,
yeah.
and I'm not gonna just pick. I don't even think I've picked the same person twice yet. So
But yes,
it's all personal
congratulations.
opinion.
Yeah. Congratulations, L Plan, for your driver of the day. So yeah, once again, before we do end off the season opener today, congratulations to our top three. Congratulations to L Plan. Any last words from you, Pop Fox, before we go?
I just say, congratulations to Tier 3 for putting on an absolute event for the opening season 6 race. So yeah, well done, guys. It was good.
I thought he was opening a tier 6 for a minute.
No, T3 season 6. I mean, we've got enough reserves. We probably could open another 2 divisions.
Right, anyways, moving on swiftly. But yes, thank you guys for watching. Tune in for tomorrow for Tier 1 where you'll be with David and Silverside Boy. Tune in for Tier 2 where you'll have Locker and someone else. Not really, you have Locker and Cruiser where you'll see me win. And then Tier 4 on Sunday for FPRL Locker and Python. So that is the rest of your week.
And tune in to watch Fox Racing.
But yes, this has been FPRL Season 6, Tier 3, round number 1, Bahrain. I've enjoyed it. I've been your host, General Jake, joined alongside by the one and only
FPRL 4. And I've also
Get
loved
back
it.
in your lane.
Shut it, little boy.
We'll have a fight after. Thank you for watching. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Peace.
Peace out.
I can get my Xbox Home button up. Darth smells, by